In this video, we are going to be analyzing AQST. Shout out to He Is Risen for asking for this stock. Again, if you want your own stock analyzed, just throw it in the comments and I'll get to it. But to get straight into it, really the main focus is just going to be on the deviation charts. So on the left, we have a 6 month. On the right, we have the 1 year. What is key to know? So currently we're sitting at $2.37. Now we are really overextended on both charts now, which really tells me that this is a stock. First, I don't want to be holding long anymore if I was, just because again the likelihood of a pullback is now a lot stronger. But it's also one of those things where if I was looking to trade a stock short buy, so this is one I would definitely be looking at, because coming into around 191, what we can see at 191 is that this is kind of where you don't really expect to see the stock trade outside of this range, and even if you do, you tend to see it be short-lived. So that's 191. We've already broken over that by 50 cents on a stock that's only worth about 250, so a mega break over it. And then we come into the 219. This is our fourth deviation now on both the 6 month and the 1 year. So again, another really strong level. And we kind of came into here, and this is really where we're more starting to hesitate. But overall, if we're above this level, really it's something I don't want to be long bias. I really want to try and play it short bias. Again, there isn't usually shares, or this can be a very hard stock to get shares available to short, but they do provide options. So if you can provide, maybe get a liquid one, and then potentially looking to play it short bias. But the problem I have with this stock and why I personally won't be trading it is not so much due to the analysis, because to me it is quite a good short bias setup, but it's how would I trade it. Yes, I could trade it short without right shares. Firstly, am I going to be able to get the shares to locate? And even if I can, how expensive is it going to be? And then obviously any stock like this, if I'm trading it short bias at least overnight, I'm hedging it with calls, because again, I never want to be trading these shares naked overnight, because again, it could pop 50% overnight. And if so, again, I don't want to be down that much in a trade. So that's the problem I have with this is, first, it's just going to be a difficult one to trade. And again, like from where I said now, is it's not something I'm going to be trading long bias. So what I'm mainly watching for now, though, is, again, we're currently sitting at, what, 237. We're kind of sitting around these highs. So obviously, if we do pop above this 242 again, we are probably going to break out that bit further. And so again, I would be a bit hesitant and kind of just wait for us to see how we react. But what I would be watching for mainly is, and again, this could be a day trade, so even if we can get some short locates, we don't need to worry about hedging the trade. But if we can start breaking below this 219, I want to see a break below it, come back to test it as a resistance, and if this holds, then looking to trade it short bias. And my main target would be 191 is where I'd start locking in the majority of profits. Again, this is going to be a day trade, so how much is it moving intraday? If it's moving to there relatively quickly, I'm looking to lock in profits. Now, again, if I am holding some size through this level, then again, I'm watching for that exact same pattern as a break below this level, come back to test it as a resistance. And again, if it can hold once again, then potentially looking to play it to our next level, which in this case would be the 163. But again, that is the same on both the 6 month and the 1 year. So that's really what I'm looking at on this stock. Again, I can't really help you too much to the upside. I'll just be paying attention to the key psychological levels. So obviously we've got 250, which is relatively near to where we are now. If we break that, probably even the 275 would probably work, but really they're going to be the 350s to the $4. So that's what I'll be paying attention to if we did go to the upside. But again, to me, I'm kind of ignoring this trade opportunity until we kind of come down to around this 219, break below it, and then if we retest it as a resistance and it holds, then potentially looking to play it short bias. That is the main breakdown on AQST. If you enjoyed the video, why not drop a like and subscribe, and check out this analysis video.